Don't say that.
Pretty close.
From New York. If you can see the Empire State, that's there. I don't think you can because the sun's glaring through, but it is there, promise. So we are staying in, I think they call it Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
We're like 5-10 minutes away from Times Square. Oh, sun's going in, that's it. About 5-10 minutes away from Times Square, which is super handy because it ends up being like a hub for New York. So if you get lost, you all seem to, every day we seem to have ended up in Times Square by accident anyway. So yeah, we got here on Monday, had a layover in Iceland, and we've done a lot really since we've got here. We've gone through Central Park, did some ice skating. Oh, that was my birthday. So the first day we were here was the 14th of December, which is my birthday. So we went, we were gonna go for breakfast, but we ran out of time. We went ice skating in Central Park, and then we go for lunch? No, we went to the Metropolitan Museum and went to the Egyptian exhibition, which was incredible. And they also had a Disney exhibition, which was amazing, and it was about how Disney's inspired by a lot of Europe. So there was a lot of French stuff there, and they had the original books that you see in Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. So the very beginning of the film, it's filmed as the book, and then the book opens and then it goes into the animation. They had the physical books and they were so cool, and yeah, that was amazing. Oh yeah, we went to get some bagels, towels I think it was called. It was near the Met. It was, the food, the bagels were great, but the yeah, they had no idea what they were doing. So when we were like, oh, can I just have the cream cheese and the salmon and the bagel, we're like, what? They were like that with every single customer. So I would recommend it because the food was really good, but the service was just atrocious. Then I think we walked around a little bit more, went to see the Guggenheim. I didn't want to go in the Guggenheim, but I just wanted to see the building, and came back to get changed, and we went to see the Moulin Rouge, which was amazing. I did think it was going to be amazing. I had no doubts it would be amazing. Saw Aaron Tveit in it because he's one of the original cast members, and he was so good. Really excited to see him. And we had an understudy for Satine, and she was incredible. I feel like the understudies are always better. Well, not always. We had an understudy last night and they weren't great, but sometimes you get a really, really good understudy. Yesterday, what did we do? We went for breakfast at Friedman's. Yeah. So good. They're a chain restaurant around New York, and there were a few of them, but the one near to us, I can't remember the name of the street, but it's back off Times Square, so maybe we're about 10-15 minute walk away from the Times Square direction.
It's like 43rd and...
Do you remember? But anyway, I had avocado on toast with poached eggs and some potato latkes, which I've never had before, but they were so good. And it was on challah bread, which again I've never had, but it was really, really good. Fantastic breakfast, great all round. And then from there, it was like a 15-minute walk, wasn't it, to the Empire State Building. We weren't originally going to do the Empire State because we wanted to do the Rockefeller. I kind of went through the 3 big towers and decided that that was going to be the best one. However, it was included in our New York pass, which is on your phone. It's super easy, and it comes up if you are in the vicinity of something in New York. This is the New York one. They have them in Boston and San Francisco and like all the big cities. in America, which is cool. But we get 6 passes, I think it was about $120 per person, and then it covers the 6 main attractions that you'd want to go to anyway. So the Rockefeller is included, the Empire State is included, entrance to the 9/11 Memorial, entrance to the Met, entrance to the Natural History Museum, and then a couple more I think. Oh, like a train, not train, the ferry to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. So it kind of covers everything you want to do anyway. And we thought, well, we've got the tickets, let's just do it, and I'm glad we did it because it was amazing. The history of the Empire State was just really cool to walk around, and loads of films have obviously been inspired by the Empire State and they're set there. So there was a big King Kong thing and posters everywhere of all the films that have been made there. So that was very cool. The views were amazing. Everyone's always like, oh, you should go up the Rockefeller so you can see the Empire State, but it was the first, it's from the 20s, or was it the 30s? I think it was 36. That's ringing a bell. 36 is ringing a bell. But that kind of architecture is just stunning, and felt a little bit unsure when I first got up there because it is very, very high. It's about 100 floors up, but to 86 floors. I'm generalising everything.
You get up at 80. You get up at 82.
882, and then go up to 86.
So
I think you go up again.
Go up to 100.
And then it's 102. Okay, well,
And then you can
it's
go
very,
up
very high.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of heights, but it was a little bit scary. So if you're scared of heights, I would not recommend it. But it was amazing to see the whole of New York, and you could actually see the Statue of Liberty, which we've not seen yet. And I think that's it, isn't it? Is that how far we've got? We briefly went to Bryant Park yesterday. Yeah, because they've got a Christmas market, but it was okay. It was kind of like the standard Christmas market that you get everywhere. We didn't end up getting anything. Sam got a waffle on the way out, and that was it. And went to the Rockefeller because we wanted to see the lights on Saks Fifth Avenue. I think they go off every 10 minutes, but that was really, really cool to see. And then saw the Rockefeller Center. We weren't going to go up it because we thought it was a bit overkill if we do the Empire State and the Rockefeller in one day. So we just went there to see the angels down the line and to see the massive tree, which was beautiful, but it was packed. Absolutely like heaving with people. So we weren't there for very long. It was literally just, oh, there's the tree. Okay, cool. Let's go. But as we're going to do the Rockefeller another night anyway, we'll spend some more time. But as we were in the area, like I said, everything is near Times Square apparently. So we had dinner at the Stardust Diner in Times Square, which was like, the food was okay. It's diner food, so it's not like amazing. The waffle fries were really, really good. My chicken burger was kind of dry, but you know, you're there for the atmosphere and all of the singers who are incredible. Some of them you think they should be on Broadway now because they're so good, but that's the reason they're there, so that they can practice and get more experience and stuff, and then they'll end up on Broadway eventually because they were really, really good. And then we went to see Hadestown. I feel like there's so much happening. We've done so much. And then we went to see Hadestown, which was insane, and I've listened to the soundtrack all morning. I just loved it so much. Not everyone's heard of Hadestown, actually. Only one of my friends has heard of Hadestown. No one else had heard of it. Everyone knows Moulin Rouge. But it was so good. All of the cast were amazing. And there's a scene just before Act 2 which literally took my breath away. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. With the lights. So good. Yeah. Anyway, we are packing because we're just leaving our first hotel, which is the one that's off Times Square. We're staying at the Pod Hotel, and I mean it's pretty basic in terms of amenities and size, but it's such a good location, and you do get the view of the Empire State when you can see it. I'll do a quick room tour. Yeah, you can see it here. So that pointy bit is the Empire State, which is very cool. But they have these slidey doors, which are fun. They actually block out a lot of the noise, because when we had this window open, it's so noisy. New York is insanely loud. Just constant streams of ambulances going past and police cars, all sorts. But this is the view. Oh my god, the pigeons are going crazy down there.
They're fighting each other.
No, they're just flying around in circles, the ones that are over the road. And then this is the room itself, which has got a double bed. It's literally right on the edge, but it's fine. Got a TV, did watch a little bit of American TV, mainly adverts, but you know, that's just American TV. And then the bathroom is here. Again, pretty basic, but it's nice. Natural History Museum. It's quite loud in here, I think the aircon's on. But we've just gone through all the dinosaur stuff. There's loads of like creatures, so like taxidermy animals that live in Africa and lots of American birds. I think that's what we've mainly seen so far. Yeah, it's really cool seeing all the dinosaur stuff though. It's a massive turtle. He's huge. Stand there so you can see the size of him. Oh yeah. We've come to the fountain in Central Park and there's no water in it. I'm very disappointed. Oh, it looks good though. So this is bayo buns and popcorn chicken. And I've got
bayo buns and spring rolls?
Yeah, bayo buns and spring rolls in Bryant Park's Christmas market. Friendly. Good line. And the book numbers today, they are definitely the two best things that I've done so far. Really good. Yeah.